save them for the future.
This is the symbol for the Empire?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, you have never shown
Or
that to us.
the full Empire, or that's the whole Empire?
That is the consistent.
Can I see it? Can I see it?
What was the plan?
They give a hoot.
Piece of shit.
Which things on that could you turn into
I have
dicks?
so many unused Alpons. I gotta do something with them.
There you go.
No, save them for the future.
It's true.
The marshal knocks on the door heavily. The resonant booms, echoing throughout the nearby walls. A moment later, the doors open from within. And you're brought into an enormous chamber, the ceiling ramping up towards the back, where the extremely tall back walls bear numerous red banners that hang nearly 40 to 50 feet from the apex. Multiples of them. Elite Crownsguard are stationed throughout the room, while the back center of the chamber climbs via stair to multiple small platforms, almost forum-like, containing what looks to be empty high-backed chairs that face inward towards the pinnacle of the rising stairs, where a platform wide on the top holds multiple figures gathered around an incredibly tall throne. It's at this point you gather that you're in the throne chamber of King Berchwin Dwendal.
Fuck me. Okay.
You're ushered into the room and led to the stair, climbing them one by one. The footfalls echo throughout the spacious hall, and your ears pick up the sound of your heart beating faster. You can hear the muffled sounds of conversation coming from above. You begin to reach the apex of the climb and tip over the top to arrive at the gathering of 8 figures, all of which are standing but one. Sitting atop the large backed throne itself, you see a man in his late 60s. His past shoulder length, kind of wavy, dark gray hair bunched over his brown and gold noble attire. A long, thin beard that just kind of crests down from his chin is tied from beneath, and a crown of gold upon his brow to the same symbol as the one you see on the bottom of the crest. From artworks and depictions you've seen, you now know this to be King Berchwin Dwendal. Sitting near the king's right is an older male gnome of darker skin, white receding hair, and robes of matching colors to the king's attire. You two make history checks for me.
Not this one, not that one.
My hands were drenched. History?
Yes.
18.
19.
Great. Both of you recognize this figure to likely be Oliver Schreiber, who is the retainer to the crown, the direct associate and assistant to the king.
Oliver who?
Schreiber.
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 Like the assistant to the crown, like hand to the king type
Kind of,
thing?
yeah, the retainer. To the left of the king, you see a man of similar age to the king, though he stands tall and thin from within his immaculately tailored garments of silver silks, jeweled epaulets, and billowing sleeves. His pale skin and very tightly trimmed hair on top of a clean-shaven, if intense in judging, long face. You both know this likely to be Prime Arbiter Sidnock Truscan.
Sidnock Truscan.
He is the leader of the noble Truscan family, which oversee much of the Truscan Vale, which is the far west area where Diastock and Kamorda currently are. Within the current council that surrounds this platform, you see an agender half-elf of middle age wrapped in the most elaborate robes of the Cobalt Soul you've had yet to encounter. Their short red hair tangles like a flame while their expression masks their true mood with a neutral smile. Bo, you recognize them immediately by reputation, not by visual recognition, as the High Curator Udala Fan, Herald of the Rexentrim Archive.
Udala Fan?
Udala Fan. The rest of the group that you're greeting here are familiar to you all. Arcanist Allura Vaisola looks at you with a nod. Headmaster Ormid Haas halts his conversation with Martinet Ludinus Daleth as they both look your way upon your approach. Ludinus looking in your direction.
How are their expressions when they look upon us, especially Allura? Is it inviting, worrisome? What do we see on her face?
She nodded warmly.
She nodded, like, kind of acknowledging your arrival. There is a figure that, okay, one of the 8 figures is a very, very well-armored guard. You do not see the face, and they stay to the side and the back of the throne of the king. It looks like a personal protector, a guard who is just at all times full plate armor, a tall figure, and with no expression, you just see the helmet itself in dark shadow where the eyes would be, and is just at any given point in time ready to protect the king.
Is Udalafon Zadash or Rexentrum?
Rexentrum.
That's right.
The last figure, to your immediate right, is the old, jaundiced face of Master Trent Ikathon. As you approach, Allura speaks up. Ah, yes, these are the mighty 9 I spoke of, Your Grace. They are the ones who uncovered the plot by this hidden religious sect. Wormid Hostin speaks up.
Indeed, since our encounter, I've looked into the threads that connect this Angel of Irons, the disparate records of their doing and the machinations of the Chained Oblivion. The similarities are embarrassing to have not been caught sooner, my liege.
The king sits and leans forward in the throne.
And you know this has not been done by the dynasty hands?
How? The timing of their attack on the capital and this apparent occult event is convenient, is it not? They all kind of turn and look towards you as you clear your throat.
It definitely struck us as well. My personal theory, if there's interest, this cult, uses a lot of mind control and manipulation. My theory as to why the quick retreat happened, seemingly in an unexpected way, was this is really nerve-wracking.
Never heard you
Was
talk this
perhaps, I've never heard me talk this loud, due to the sudden realization that they didn't entirely understand what their motivations were in the first place. They may have panicked when control over a couple key members was released. I have no proof of this other than just a suspicion and the timing.
The king goes,
This is just a hunch, as you would say.
Uneducated guess.
You look perhaps not as educated as one would assume.
This other than, thank you.
Yundala speaks up and steps forward. It is odd timing, my liege, but our operatives have been closely monitoring Kreen movements for some time, and there is little sign of a larger involvement with this cult.
This is just a hunch, as you would say.
Uneducated guess.
We've numerous expositors who've infiltrated the enemy, and current estimation is that this cult instead orchestrated their attack in time with the Kryn assault, not the other way around. One such expositor I speak of was part of this troop. Expositor Beauregard, welcome. If you would speak to our king on what you've discovered while you were in Joas.
Woo! You don't have to.
We've numerous expositors who've infiltrated.
Yes,
the enemy,
it seems there
and
is
current
a
estimations that
very
this
significant
cult instead orchestrated their attack
evidence
in time
to
with
suggest
Kryn
that
assault, not the other way around.
this war between the dynasty and the
One such
empire
expositor,
exists
speak of was part of
no
this
more
troop.
than
Expositor Beauregard.
personal grudge
If
that
you
has
speak to our king
existed
on what you've
for
discovered
hundreds
while
of
you
years
were,
now. You're right, this is
in Joas.
nerve-wracking. While some members of the Kryn dynasty
Expositors
might have also
Yes,
experienced
it seems there is
mind
a
control. We did
estimation
see evidence that there were portals from the hells being opened up, or from the abyss. My apologies. Phew. on the Dynasty side, just as equally as we found evidence that there were portals being opened up on the Empire side, which, honestly, to my educated guess, leads me to believe that this was some sort of potentially global infiltration that was being planned. Like punching holes between realities, and with enough holes, you get a thinner and thinner veil that's more easily torn. Like termites. Thank you.
She speaks truth.
And everyone kind of looks over, and you can see Martinet Ludinus Deleth in his older, elvish, very graceful form step forward, a bit his robe straining a bit behind.
There have been a number of these portals discovered across the Empire for some weeks now. Each one seemingly housed by some sort of dimensional anchor. They have been gathered and destroyed. And from what we can gather, these were possibly placed by either the Kryn or by this cult. Based on the information that has been presented, while we at first thought perhaps it was to scramble and confuse us to enable the ease of attack on our own soil, this dimensional puncturing, as you perhaps put it, seems to lean closer in the direction of what this cult was attempting to achieve.
And, with all due respect, Lieutenants, we have firsthand evidence that there were other members from the Empire as well who were responsible in placing these devices, not just Kryn operatives.
The king at this point has been kind of tugging and stroking, listening on his beard down below his chin. Goes,
Well, then please tell us.
We found this device, one of the mechanisms used to open these portals, with a piece of this fabric that we traced back, and with the help of the incredible cleric Jester Lavore, scried and traced it back to an Empire operative.
Is anyone shifting? Is anyone blushing?
make an insight check.
I was definitely going to look for that as well.
Specifically Martinet.
19.
19.
Boy,
Oh my god.
this nerve-wracking
Just not me if you see anything.
brought to you by Dwarven Forge. I don't know why it would be brought to you by Dwarven Forge. There's no Dwarven Forge on the table. But I have nothing else to
All
say.
tense moments brought to you by Dwarven Forge.
Because you're talking to an actual fucking king.
Is Fancy Pants in here? Fancy Pants. Vance. Vance? Fancy Pants?
Vinci, no, they didn't.
Cool.
He didn't mention him.
Yeah.
Trying to be very fucking vague, but also
I think we should say the
just say
name
his
of him.
name.
I mean,
What else are we going to do?
We have identification on the man who we believe is responsible for placing this device.
can we be sure everyone in this room is to be trusted? Hi. Hi, sorry.
The king kind of leans forward and goes,
You're not a usual goblin.
No, I'm not.
Curious. Trust is a flexible thing. Loyalty, that is important. But trust must be earned. Everyone in this chamber, well,
and you see looking at you all, and then eyeing to Allura,
those who commonly work within this chamber are as trusted
as one can be, which is mostly.
But I am where you see me sitting now because
I don't trust anybody completely.
Why is he looking at me?
He was talking to you the most.
So, who have you identified?
His name is Vence.
The king immediately leans back and looks over towards Martinet, Ludinus, Steleth, as well as all the other members of the council all look to him, and Ludinus goes, "Are you serious?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Saw him with my own eyes.
She really doesn't joke, ever.
Blondie, nice hair. Eyes are a little too close together.
Works for you.
You watch as he kind of brings his hand across the air and begins to draw a faint symbol. You recognize it as a spell that you use quite often to speak with individuals. Vance, where are you? I need you here. In the castle. Vance! He's not responding. Sends off another spell and goes, "We're doing an all-point search for Vance. My associate. Lock down Rex and Trim. Do not let him leave. I have to ensure that we're keeping an eye on him."
He has a book, if I recall.
Did you scry on him?
I did. I scried on him. I scried on him when we
You did.
when we landed in Rexentrum. I Laura don't remember, but
The last you
Jester would definitely.
The last you saw, he was in the cathedral passing over the device to the cardinal.
That's right.
And the scrolls that seem to
Yeah, he was the one that tipped us
inform
off.
the ritual that was to be set
I'd
below.
say that out loud.
Okay, so you express all of this.
Yes.
You can see kind of Ludinus taking it in, his eyes darting back and forth. You can see a kind of a bit of a flush to his face of embarrassment. Yes. Vance Nutarius, there is not to let him leave. Extend this message to all points in the Empire, all boundaries, all borders. Frustratingly, I just recently had bequeathed unto him a means of protecting from divination at his request. So we're going to have to do this the hard way. Turns to look at the king and Udala and goes, "If I might have the assistance of the Cobalt Soul, perhaps," and Udala goes, "Of course, we will also spread this information and search for this individual." At this point, the marshal steps forward, actually, from below the steps and goes, "We have just come from the Chantry of the Dawn, where it appears that this group, for a point of trusting, did thwart this attempt. They prevented this terrible thing from happening, saved a number of Empire lives, according to the witnesses present." At which point Sidnock kind of steps forward and goes, "Reports stated the Kryn incursion today rapidly ended around the time that this cult was halted. But yet we still do not have proof there wasn't a sign of collaboration. Nothing but words against words." Allura steps forward and goes, "Actually, my apologies. Upon learning of the threat from the Mighty Nine, not but a number of days ago, I returned myself to Taldore at their request and insistence to acquire permission from the rest of our council to reach out."
Rest of the council?
Yes. To reach out to the Bright Queen on our behalf. The Council of Taldore. The king goes,
Who's the council of Taldor?
the king steps forward. Don't make me roll initiative here.
Well, I haven't asked. I'm
You had to
pretty new
complete this.
here. I don't understand. I don't know what that is yet. I was just wondering for.
And as Allura says this, you can see she's like carefully choosing the words and seems to be like, in that final bit of the sentence, reach out to the Bright Queen on our behalf, is like preparing. The king immediately shoots forward and the throne goes, "You parleyed with our enemy without our consent!" At which point, Allura goes, "I did so because time was of the essence, apparently. Because the Council of Taldore remains neutral with the Kryn dynasty, I could claim an audience without conflict. I notified them of all that we had learned, the Mighty Nine, and as such myself, about the seeming infiltration of the cult within even their own midst, apparently. And they seem to be responsive to trusting the word of these esteemed protectors. Thus, the Bright Queen agreed to temporarily withdraw their attack, preventing them unintentionally aiding this Angel of Iron's cult." There's a pause. Everyone kind of looks at each other, looks at you, and kind of like... Some of it's a look of being impressed, some trying to put together kind of what this means. The king leans forward once more, intensely, his eyes narrowed. "They withdrew on your word. On their word. What have been your dealings with the Bright Queen outside of this, if I might ask? That they would withdraw at the word of a handful of adventurers."
Well, we've been working with Expositor Beauregard.
I found, in my line of work, King Dwindle, if you're going to learn about your enemy, you need to get close to them. Luckily, traveling with a band of misfits and goblins and half-orcs and Caduceus.
Fair.
They were the perfect cover to get me close, without suspicion.
You were using us?
What else have you learned in your time with the Bright Queen? He looks genuinely interested now.
She really wants her fucking beacon back.
The relic.
You know where it is?
Ludinus steps forward and goes, "My liege, times of war make for unique circumstances. If they've indeed endeared themselves to the dynasty, perhaps we could use them to shift things in our favor. Perhaps to bring an end to this conflict." The king is still looking at you and goes, "And how do you propose we do this, Ludinus? This relic they mention, Trent seems to have recently uncovered the relic that the dynasty has accused us of having stolen. The challenges we've had in finding a ground to bargain may be turning in our favor, my liege. Using these 9, 7...
Will and Sprinkle.
7.5.
Kill me.
Using these operatives perhaps as a mediation tool, maybe we can bring this conflict to a close." Allura and the others kind of look about each other curiously. Trent nods with a smile, his eyes falling onto Caleb briefly.
Ooh.
Oh no.
King Dwindle goes, "And the Assembly feels this course is viable." Trent steps forward. "We do, my liege. An optimistic view. Then I shall allow it. You, Mighty Nine, you stand on the edge of treason for your dealings with the enemy, so do not squander this opportunity to prove your worth and allegiance. You will operate under the guidance of the Martinet in arranging this parley. Use your influence to bring them to the table and ensure the return of this relic is received as a token to end this conflict. Should you fail, then I give you over to the Prime Arbiter for judgment," and points to Sidnok Truskin, who is just kind of listening quietly and has not been involved in this conversation as much as the others, has been very carefully watching each of you and your reactions. Allura rolls her eyes and crosses her arms in a huff, like, ugh. The king speaks up once more. I have a people to protect. Innocents and families who suffer at the hands of this unprovoked war. Nothing is more important to me than maintaining the safety and sanctity of the Dwendalian citizenry. If we can end this conflict and keep to our ends of the Ashkeeper Peaks, then that would be a great victory, yes.
Does he seem like that's what he really wants?
Make an insight check.
Never works anyway for me, because I roll like shit all the time. 7.
And a half.
7 and a half.
You try and follow, but just the force of his presence in itself is intimidating enough that you're not able to get much of a read.
I don't even know what he's saying, you guys.
We may need some time to recuperate before anything is really... I'm having trouble even following this.
Of course. The Martinet will take care of it for you. See that you do not fail our great empire.
Your Majesty, if I may, these dealings, of course, will be very dangerous. I'm sure you can appreciate. Pardon my asking, are your intentions to deliver this relic if we can secure a peaceful resolution to this war?
Puts his hand towards Ludinus and Trent, and Ludinus goes, of course. It doesn't serve us any purpose. Now that we've uncovered it, to return it would be easy. And hopefully, if this is indeed their intent as they say it is, then it will end it. If it does not, that only proves that they will not rest until all of us are dead and under the ground.
I am confident that we will be able to find a way to resolve this. I would only ask, do you have any further terms for engaging in this talk? Does it need to be here? Does it need to be on neutral ground? Is there anything you will not consider?
The king leans forward. Well, since you seem to be the experts... As you seem to be the experts on the dynasty with your dealings, I leave those details in your hands.
We appreciate your trust, my liege.
Now, he raises his hand in a kind of dismissing motion. The rest of the council around you kind of breaks off a bit, takes the note that this meeting has been adjourned. The Schreiber, the gnome, turns and begins to talk to the king quietly off to the side while Allura kind of rushes over to you with a smile. Well done.
Everything hurts.
Intimidating room.
Yes. Apparently on the edge of being traitors, but yes. I guess we did a job well done.
Par for the course.
Hello.
Hello. Your friends spoke quite highly of you. We managed to utilize their connection with you to look into your well-being. I'm glad to see that you're all right.
Well, we'll see.
I'm
on
Allura
our way there.
Vysoren.
Hello. My name is Yasha.
So I've heard. Well, I need to check in, and if perhaps, and turns back, and the king kind of gives her a look, says, "Not you, babe." She goes, "And if you need anything that I can do, let me know."
That was very brave what you did. You took quite the initiative.
Trust me, I've done far stupider.
I believe it.
Things are moving faster than either of these nations can track. If you and the Taldori Council, whoever they may be, can do anything to stay one step ahead of it, please do so. It is too much for us alone.
Understood.
Oh, sorry. And if we need a neutral place to meet, to organize a meeting for these two nations. Maybe it could be in your nation?
I do not think the king would be interested in dragging this to distant foreign soil.
Oh, maybe like another plane of existence or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Sure.
Well, at which point you can see Ludinus steps up behind her. I'm certain you could work out the details with the individual of which you are charged. Martinet, Arcanist.
I got an idea.
I'll take my leave.
He's smart net.
Good luck. And then
Yeah.
Allura heads down the stairs.
Yeah, you called him by his first name instead of by his title. It was pretty cool.
Super familiar.
What's Ikathon been doing all this time?
It's actually about 10 feet behind. Yeah, behind Ludinus.
T-Money.
And Trent is in the process of kind of gathering robes over one shoulder and about to turn in your direction.
No.
Ludinus goes, very well. Reach out to your contacts to aid in arranging such a meeting. We shall convene come the noonday sun tomorrow. I'll arrange for lodging within the Kamaruth cottage here within the Shimmerwood. I will greet you there in the morrow.
It's gonna be at least tomorrow morning before I can contact anybody because I'm pretty
To aid in arranging.
spent. Just letting you know.
You look it, but apparently you've been quite busy today, so take your rest. This is a high-end establishment. We'll convene and figure out what you plan in the morning.
Thank you. Will we be escorted to this place, or are we on our own?
There'll be an escort. And looks over towards the marshal, and the marshal goes, of course, Martinet. Good. I'll see you then. He turns around and exits down the staircase. As you guys begin to follow, Trent kind of saunters up alongside your group.
Stand in front of Caleb.
Yeah, I stand on the other side.
Impressive business, isn't it? You've come far from simple sellswords and pit fighters. Looking towards Yasha. Especially you, Brian. And then just continues walking, following after Ludinus.
Fuck.
I don't like him. Should I go kill him?
No, probably not.
Just I don't like him. He rubs me the wrong way.
I mean, you should act on impulse.
I was making a bit of a joke, but
Yeah.
As you guys descend the stairs towards the opening of the chamber, the marshal and the same escort guard, though half the size as previous, just a general escort, less of a herding as it was upon your arrival to the castle, begins to lead you back through the lengthy chambers of the inside of Unkebrock and back out to the Shimmer Ward to lead you to the Kamaruth cottage and whatever the next stage in this endeavor entails. And that's what we're going to go ahead and end tonight.
In the Shimmerwood?
Shimmer Ward.
Shimmerwood.
It's the ward of
The castle is the Unkerkrok?
Ungebroch. Unga, like Unga Bunga.
Ungebrochen is an actual full German phrase. I have to remember a little bit. I think it means like unbroken, unbreakable. I'll double check again. I'm sure I'll be
He
corrected.
fucking knows.
He knows who you are.
He knows.
he knows.
But you've done nothing to him.
Mousetrap.
You've done nothing to him. He's done stuff to you.
He ran away.
Yeah, that's just.
Killed
Yeah.
Killed one of his.
Wait, you killed one of his?
Killed one of his.
Who?
No. Never mind.
Oh, we just got a little story.
Is that a slip?
No, I think it's been dropped.
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll pick up there next week.
Fucking campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Yourself well.
Marisha, Ray.
Good job. Good job.
Wow.
Good job, expositor.
You've been,
Terrifying.
you've been
Fucking king.
exposited.
Oh my god. That was so fucking stressful.
Talking to Donald Rumsfeld, and you're like, Sidani,
We also need to add the number of words that Caduceus put together in consecutive order to the
Out
leaderboard.
loud.
He was having a panic attack, man. He was just
great.
like, oh, God. No, what? No, it's happening. Okay.
Is this what they call civilization?
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a really big room. It's the biggest room I've ever seen. How do you get the ceiling on this? Wow. Okay.
Awesome. We'll looking forward to next week to pick up from here. Until then, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you very much. And is it Thursday yet? Good night.
What is going on, you guys? It's Kristen Stephen Zapino, joined by Miss Ellie Reagan.
Hey.
Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're watching Inception. Neither one of us have seen it. I have heard it is trippy. I like things that are trippy. I don't have a problem with that.
I've heard it's a real thinker.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a part of it. So hope you guys are too. I'm gonna jump right into it, but before we do, make sure you get your snacks, get your drinks, get whatever it is you need to get comfortable because this is a little bit of a long one. Let's get to it.
Pretty.
That's beautiful.
Leo. What are you doing?
This is a beautiful opening. Like the way it's filmed. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Oi!
Oh, they're Japanese.
Oh.
You don't know much about me, but I grew up in Japan, so I speak fluent. Fluent Japanese.
所持品はこれとこれです。
Huh.
Oof.
Yeah, he looks a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
Are you here to kill me?
Looks like he's gonna say yes.
I know what this is.
It's a top.
I've seen one before. Many, many years ago. Belonged to a man I met in the house in the tree.
What is the most resilient parasite?
Yo.
A virus?
But he's been in this room before.
What Mr. Cobb is trying to say? An idea.
JGL.
An idea that is fully formed, fully understood. That sticks. Right in there somewhere.
For someone like you to steal?
Conscious defenses are lowered, and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft. It's called extraction.
We can train your subconscious to defend itself from even the most skilled extractor.
Okay.
Because I am the most skilled extractor.
Oh, okay.
I know how to search your mind and find your secrets.
Interesting.
If you want my help, you're gonna have to be completely open with me. I need to know my way around your thoughts better than your wife, better than your therapist.
I don't know about that. That's a tricky
That's
one.
a
Do we
lot.
trust you though? That's the problem. It sounds like a gimmick, right? Like
a con man.
Enjoy your
Yeah,
evening,
we're not gonna
gentlemen.
do this.
As I consider your proposal.
I wouldn't.
What's going on up there?
He knows what.
Yeah. He knows your plan, your game plan.
Oh.
What?
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Is this all like a big flashback?
Oh, they're all. Is this kind of like a Matrix?
Oh, maybe.
I need to watch The Matrix, like seriously, and finish it because I never finished it.
What's she doing it?
Oh.
Maybe they go back in.
Is this like a montage?
It's almost like they're like in their brain or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, reliving certain moments, or I don't know.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I thought you might be missing me.
Oh,
Huh.
but
I can't trust you anymore.
Oh.
Looks like your office taste.
Actually, the subject is partial to post-war British painters.
The jumping around is kind of unnerving.
yes.
Maybe we don't need the whole picture yet.
Do the children miss me?
Oh my god. Oh, this is twisted. Is she still alive or is she dead?
Getting some fresh air. Stay where you are, Mom.
There's no way that her chair would hold him like that.
Oh!
Come on, damn it.
Where'd she go?
Unless that's all in his head.
Is this a secret spy movie? And I didn't realize it. Oh, I thought there was gonna be someone there. Oh.
Turn around.
The gun, Dom.
Ooh.
Oh,
can't trust her.
You betrayer.
Don't.
Are you here to steal from me, or do we are actually asleep?
Wait, what?
We're actually asleep.
I want to know the name of your employer.
There's no use threatening him in a dream, right, Mom?
That depends on what you're threatening.
Oh, show.
Killing him will just wake him up.
Okay.
But pain.
Oh!
The pain is in the mind.
Ooh.
And judging by the decor, we're in your mind, aren't we, Arthur?
Why don't you just... He should have just killed him then, right? If he can wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Oh. Well, because she's right. Like, I will get hurt in dreams and feel it when I wake up.
Dreams collapsing. Try to keep Sato Wonder a little bit longer. We're almost there.
Oh.
Well, this is trippy. So how does it work? I'm assuming they're gonna break it down.
I hope so. But like it's all just collapsing around them.
So that means she must be in the dream as well, right? We swapped it, remember?
Oh.
Come on, hurry up. Ah!
That's so cool.
There's so much writing on there, you couldn't even, like, you don't even have enough time to read it. But I guess if you're looking for one thing on it, I don't know. Oh.
Shoot. Whoa.
This isn't gonna work. Wake him up.
It's not gonna work.
It is gonna work. I think it's gonna work.
I think it's gonna work too. He's like almost right there. Oh!
Oof.
He's determined.
Give him a kick. What? Dunk him.
Oh.
Ah! No! Oh, I hope his friend doesn't die. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Okay, that shot right there is very hard to do, especially because the water goes up your nose. I've done a shot like this back in the day when we were recording some stuff, right? That is the worst thing he could have had to do. No!
Well, then you really hope you get it done in one. So you don't have to dry off and get everything all reset.
He's out.
Dude, he got out of that bath real quick. Real quick.
You left out a key piece of information, didn't you? You held something back because you knew what we were up to. Question is, why'd you let us in at all?
An audition.
An audition?
Audition for what?
Doesn't matter.
Huh.
You failed.
We extracted every bit of information you had in there.
But your deception was obvious.
I love a Christopher Nolan explosion.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a second.
They just go to sleep anywhere? Wait, they're asleep and asleep, like so they're going into this is layer.